today we're gonna be making chocolate cake for Younas' birthday. Younas is saying on this computer that it's not available. Oh, never mind, it's back. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Should I start or?
Yeah. It'll be a delay on the screen, but yeah, you can
Yeah,
start.
okay, so we're going to be making chocolate cake. So first off, you need half cup of butter. That's about half cup. Save that for later, we're going to need it. And then what I like to do is I like to just press the butter so that it's soft. And the butter that we're using is room temperature. So I took it out in the morning. So we need it to be room temperature. It can't be too cold and it can't be melted. So yeah, there's half cup butter. And the next thing we need is brown sugar. So we're gonna take 1 cup of brown sugar. So we're just going to flatten it out. So 1 cup of brown sugar. So yet what I like to do is I like to mix it a little bit like that and incorporate it into the butter. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be beating the butter with the mixer. So here we have the mixer. So we have the mixer connected on low speed. We're just going to beat it. Actually, I think I made a mistake. I think I was supposed to beat the butter first. So I'm going to forego the mixer right now and mix it by hand. Because it's not supposed to be crumbly like this. But that's okay, it's not ruined or anything.
Hello, 3 people watching. Thanks for joining the baking stream. Now it's 4.
Oh, welcome. So we're just going to mix by hand the butter and incorporate it with the sugar. I'm just using a spatula, turning it, pressing it so it gets incorporated. Okay, so we've mixed the butter and the sugar together. Now we can try with the mixer and see if it blends together or if it still comes apart. Yeah, I think I'll add the other ingredients as well because it's getting stuck to the mixer. I think I haven't made this recipe in a really long time, but it'll taste really good. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in 3 eggs. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly just whip the eggs a bit, scramble them before we mix them in. Now it's mixing well. Okay. You don't want to mix it too much because the more we mix it, then the denser it's going to become. So we put our eggs in. Now we have to put 1/4 cup of oil. That on top. Put this aside for now. back in one sec. Okay, so what we're going to do is in a separate bowl, we're going to mix together 2 cups of flour.
Oh, 6 people watching. That's cool.
So I have 2 cups of flour. And in the 2 cups of flour, I'm going to mix in 3/4 cups of cocoa. So usually the cocoa is hard to put in the cup and it's hard to put the cup inside. So what I usually do is I set the cup in there and I use a tablespoon to scoop it in.
Well, thank you to everybody who's tuning in. We thought we'd just be doing it ourselves, considering it's a Sunday and everybody's outside and doing
It's a
stuff.
Saturday today.
Oh yeah, it's a Saturday.
But still, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Okay, so that's about 3/4 cups. Doesn't hurt to put a little bit of extra cocoa because that means it will be more chocolatey. So yeah, we have 3/4 cups of cocoa. We're going to mix that in with the flour. And with this, we're also going to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder. One and 2. These are teaspoons. This is a teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Then I'm just going to take a fork and mix it all together. Here we have our mixture. I'm going to be honest, I messed up with the first step. I was supposed to cream the butter before adding the other ingredients. But also the good thing about this cake is that you can't really mess up because the original recipe just asks you to dump everything together and mix it. But if you mix the butter, then it becomes light and fluffy, so that helps the cake be more fluffy. But either way, with chocolate cake, if it's dense, then it'll just taste more chocolatey, so it's all good. What we'll do is we'll mix it by hand, like so. So these are wet ingredients and these are dry ingredients. So what we're going to do is we also need to put 1/3 cups of milk in this. So what I'm gonna do is that's about yes. Okay, so now we have our 3 main things that we need for the cake batter. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna put all the dry ingredients together into the wet ingredients, but what we'll do is we'll start by putting a bit of the dry ingredients, not all of it, into the wet ingredients. We'll give that a little mix. And then we'll put some of the milk. So you want to alternate between putting the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and the milk into the mixture, because that also helps to mix it well. So see how now it's all coming together. So we put the dry ingredients, we'll mix this a bit. What I'm also going to do is, again, I'm going to use the mixer to mix it so that we can get rid of the lumps that we have left. That way the batter will be smooth. We still have the rest of the milk. We're going to pour that all in. We're going to need more liquid than that, but this will do for now. So the recipe also calls for 1/3 cup of water. So what we're gonna do is we have some hot water, so we'll put that. Also, what the hot water will help do is melt the chocolate, and that way it will mix better. So I put all the water in there and I'm going to mix it now with the mixer. Yeah, now we're getting a good batter. And what you'll want to do is stop in the middle once you do it, and scrape out the sides with the spatula so that anything that's remaining on the sides will also get mixed in. Like that. Okay, so then we'll give it one more mix. Good mix. And I think we're good. We'll just sit it here until all this melts. Oh, and I forgot one ingredient. We also need vanilla extract. Put 2 teaspoons of that. Should I try putting coffee flavor in this?
Sure, why not?
It might work.
Yeah, let's do it.
Might not work.
Yeah. It's a test after all.
Experiment, yeah. The only thing is cocoa powder is very messy, so like everywhere you look you will see cocoa powder, but
We can clean that up.
it comes out easily though, so no worries. But just a heads up, if you're going to be using cocoa powder in your recipe. So what I'll do is, I think I'll mix some instant coffee. I just mixed some instant coffee with hot water, made like a shot of espresso. So I'm going to just dump that in here. It might be too much liquid, but liquid will absorb, so that's alright. So we're experimenting now. Dirt from just a normal chocolate cake to a coffee chocolate cake. Let's see how that turns out. I've never made a coffee cake before. Oh, but look how nice and smooth the
That
cake
looks
batter
pretty.
is.
Yeah.
So let that stand and let it drip for a bit. So that's actually our basic cake mix that's already done. How long has it been? Like 15 minutes?
23.
Okay, so it takes about 23 minutes to make, give or take, the cake batter. So it's a very simple recipe. If this creaming and all is too much, then you can also just mix in all the ingredients, and that will also make a really good cake in itself. Okay, so next what we have are 2 pans. Usually I make this recipe into one cake that's really thick, but today I'll try dividing it into 2 pans. And also then we'll try to stack them together as well, make a double layered cake. So actually before this I should preheat the oven 350. Okay, so the oven is set to preheat. What we'll do is, what I usually do is I take some olive oil, I put it generously straight into the cake tins. I kind of turn it around to coat it as best as you can. The reason I use olive oil instead of versus butter, I used to use butter before. But I find that with olive oil, the cake doesn't stick to the pan. It's easier to get out. Whereas with butter, I have had it stuck to the bottom as well using that. That's why I like to put olive oil on the bottom of the pan and on the sides as well. You can never go wrong because it's better to have a little extra oil than to have your cake stuck on the pan. So, and then whatever is extra, we can just move it on to the next pan. And we'll do the same. And then I just use my fingers to spread the oil around all the way at the bottom and on the sides. Okay, so there you have it. We have 2 oiled pans. Next step, we'll remove these from the mixer. Part is always a bit messy, but that's alright. If you tap it, then you can get what's left to fall down, but you don't want to tap it too hard, otherwise it'll fly all over the place. So actually we already have our cake batter done and our oven is preheating. We'll need the mixer again for the icing. But the cake will take about, it says 40 minutes, but that's usually for a 1 thick cake. So I think about 30 minutes I'll give it. But first we have to divide the cake batter into the 2 pans. So what we can do is, I can use the measuring cup. We can use the measuring cup to scoop in the batter so that it's as even as possible. Either that or we can wing it. Okay, so might be easier just to eyeball it. I think I'm gonna do that. Good.
Morning comes too early, hands already warm, working for a better day, trying to keep me warm.
I feel like we could have fit both of the all of the batter in one, but this way we can experiment with making a double layered cake.
Nice.
And we have yet to see if the coffee flavor comes through because I've never tried that before. Younas said he wanted a coffee cake, and I had planned like this elaborate cake, but then I didn't get an opportunity to get all the ingredients, so I thought I'd make chocolate, but then I thought why not mix that in. So what you'll want to do is once you've poured the batter in your pan, once you have the batter in your pan, just going to take this last bit as well. We don't want to waste any. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use my spatula to spread the cake as best as possible so it's even all the way to the sides. Like so.
This is blocking the view. If you move this.
This?
Yeah, if you can move
I'm
it.
done with these anyway.
So you want to move
I have
this?
to, wash these.
Every heart needs kindness, every soul need a name, and with thee,
This is always really messy.
the sounds of better days. Keep the light inside you, don't let the darkness stay.
Okay, so once you've spread your cake batter around the pan with the spatula, what you're going to do is you're going to lightly tap it while you rotate it, like so. And I don't know if you can see, but there's some air bubbles that are coming to the top. This will help your cake be sturdy in shape, and it won't have some weak points like those bubbles you see in cake, so that will help it to stay up and not collapse. So you want to just gently tap, and then the same with the other cake, like so. Okay, so now our cakes are ready to go in the oven. We're just waiting for the oven to get preheated. So I think in the meantime, I'll take care of some of the dishes. Because we're going to be needing some of these things again in the next step. We're going to be making some buttercream frosting. So we can just do a quick cleanup and clean any of the dishes in the meantime. The oven didn't beep yet, so I don't think it's preheated. My bad, I should have turned it on earlier. I didn't realize I was gonna be done this quick. But that's okay.
That gives you more clear up time.
Yeah, yeah, I know, that's good. I clearly did plan it well enough, but that's okay. I think, yeah, I think it's alright. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this today or not, but then I just decided to last minute, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, there's the beep. So in another 5 minutes, that gives us just enough time. Then in another 5 minutes, we'll put the cakes in the oven. Yeah, but I think the cake mix looks good. It looks nice and creamy.
Yeah, it looks yummy.
So I think it'll turn out nice. But this was actually my mom's recipe. Growing up, my mom would always make this cake. So then I learned how to make it from her. I feel like it takes longer to do the cleanup than it does to make the cake.
But I think it takes less long if you do it side by side.
Yeah, no, then it's just done. But I have to reuse all these things. So that's the other thing. You have to wash it multiple times unless you have different ones.
I guess while we let it cool, then
Yeah, we have time as well once it cools. Plus, it's going to be baking for at least half an hour.
oh yeah,
So we'll be doing the rest of the cleanup and also making the frosting. And now, since we're making a coffee flavored cake, I was thinking that we could do a coffee flavored buttercream.
interesting.
And put some coffee. I don't know if I put enough because I just estimated how much to put.
We'll see.
But we'll find out. I'm just testing out some things. But yeah, thank you for those of you who are still here.
And those of you who are just tuning in,
Yeah, and I hope you're enjoying. If you have any suggestions, then I'm happy to take about.
or if you just want to sit
Cake,
back
or
and
if
chill
you-
and
Yeah,
the stream, watch the stream, that's also okay too. No
that's
pressure.
sure.
This is supposed to be a chill stream.
I was making the cake anyway, so I thought that I might as well stream it because it's Younas' birthday at midnight.
Yay.
Has it been 5 minutes, I think?
Feels like it.
So after this, I'll put the cake in.
Yeah.
And then I think let's put a timer after that for 30 minutes.
Sure.
So exciting times. We're gonna put the cake in. Put here closer first. Okay. I can just put them side by side, I think. Great. These are in the oven. Can we put the timer for 30 minutes, please?
Sure.
Might need butter. We don't need this. I'll just put away whatever we don't need and leave some icing sugar. Yes, we'll need cocoa powder and the vanilla. We don't need this. And so what we can do next is we can clean this stuff up because we'll probably need all this stuff again as well. We put the timer right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that takes care of that. Skip this way. Okay, so now I'll wait for the dishes to dry, and then I'll take a little break, and then I'll come back and we'll get started on the frosting. Oh yeah, we're back.
Jen says, hey guys.
Hey Jen, how's it going?
Good to see you, Jen.
Okay, what else do I need?
So I guess I figured out what people were cheering for.
What?
The Colombia and Portugal match, which is like
Oh.
almost over, and Congo versus Uzbekistan.
Oh.
Congo has 2, Uzbekistan has 1, and then the other one's 0-0, unless somebody scored something in the final thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's happening right now. Yeah, Jen, we saw Sweet Lorelai's stream today.
Oh yeah.
It was in Toronto, so wasn't by the waterfront, otherwise we would have sniped. We like to snipe from a safe distance.
Yeah.
Oh, Congo has 3.
Oh.
Did I say 2 before or 3?
I think you said 3
Oh, okay.
or 2. Sorry,
It's okay.
I just heard Congo scored.
Yeah, Congo scored.
Oh, it's still going on the train now. Nice.
What's going on the train?
The sweet birthday.
Oh yeah, still on? Oh.
So what we need is should I make like the whole recipe because it seems like too much, or should I make half, or should I just make? I think I'll just make the whole recipe. Yeah. We need
Wow, that sounds like a long stream. How many hours has it been?
half of this, so 1 cup.
Well, I saddled up my shoe, headed out at dawn.
Over 7 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll
Wow.
probably be doing a long stream tomorrow. Might
Oh, yeah.
exceed 7 to 8 hours. Let's see. It's a new avenue for us.
Yeah, it's a birthday challenge.
First we were thinking we'd do it early in the morning, but now we're thinking probably later on.
Yeah.
Because we thought we'd do cooking and baking streams. I might do a cooking stream after this.
Yeah. Might not be over.
I might just be cooking through my birthday. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Okay, so cream butter. So I'm thinking, yeah. So I have to beat this first. This time you have to beat the butter first.
Beat it.
Beat the butter. Just beat it.
Just beat it.
Saw the sun in the distance look like burning corn.
spatula to take the butter off from the sides and bring it to the center so that it's easier to mix with the mixer. Becoming more creamy now.
Nice.
So the more you beat it, the more creamier it will get. I think my butter was still a little bit cold because I only took it out a little while ago. But if you leave it out longer, especially in the summer, then it will be easier to beat. We're basically whipping the butter. We're gonna give it one more go, make sure it's nice and smooth. I think that's good. Okay, so then in the butter, we're going to add 1 cup of cocoa powder. So okay, so there we have 1 cup of cocoa powder. Although I'm a little bit nervous to just mix it in, I feel like it's gonna go flying, but we'll start at a low speed and see what happens. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, we'll see, but so far it looks like this. Okay, so next we need the 1 cup again, so I will just give it a wipe. So what we're going to do is we need lots of icing sugar, 4 cups. then we also need 2/3 cup milk. But I think what I'll do is I'll substitute the milk with water and put coffee in it, so that will give us the coffee flavor.
Nice.
Rolling thunder,
So, one,
calling down.
two. I don't want to put all the icing sugar in just yet, because if I mix it as is, then it's going to go flying all over. So what I'll do is I will mix the coffee in the meantime. Just need a little bit of water. Taste.
Oh, midnight highway, shining just like sun. Why don't you hear me wonder? Tell me, river.
Okay, so for now, I substituted the milk for water, and I put coffee in it in boiling water. So I'm not going to put all of it in just yet, because we have to put more icing sugar. I'm going to start with half. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the mixer.
Oh, stop your freight train.
It's still too dry, so I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the coffee mixture. Also, I might have made a mistake because it's hot. I should have probably made it before and kept it, but I think we'll still be able to make a really nice frosting with this. It'll come together. So it's better if it's colder.
Coming back.
It's better if you mix cold water in for the icing, but even if you mix hot water in, that won't affect it, because remember, hot water makes cocoa powder more fudgy. So if you're using cocoa powder or you're making chocolate cake, then adding hot water actually makes the chocolate more fudgy. So yeah, it's thickening up, looking great. So we still have to add 2 more cups of icing sugar, but before we do that, I'm going to scrape the sides. Then we're gonna take 2 more cups of icing sugar. I think I'm going to need some more, like something else that's a little bit wet to make it mix better. But we'll see. I'll add 1 cup of sugar at a time now and see if we need to add any more liquid in it or if this will suffice. Yeah, it's nice and thick, the frosting now. It's so thick that it's not even falling off the mixer. So again, we're going to scrape off the sides. And Younis, I need your help to do a taste test. Does it taste like coffee? Is it sweet enough?
Yes to both.
Yeah, or should I add more coffee?
Why don't you try it? I think it's a good cake. It's a nice coffee cake.
That is really good.
Nice.
But I do feel like it's a little sweet, which is okay.
Yeah, I like it.
No, I meant in comparison to the coffee. So,
I think I like it.
you like it? Okay, then I don't need to. It's really good. So we ended up adding 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of cocoa powder, and 3 cups of icing sugar, not 4. And then two-third cup. You can add milk, or what I did was I put some coffee. I put about 2 tablespoons of coffee in 1/3 cup of boiling water, and I mixed that and I added that. The only thing left to add is the vanilla extract. So that will also be 1 tablespoon in this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that. And then we're gonna dibs on the egg beater. Oh yeah, I remember as a kid when my mom used to make cake, I used to do that as well, take care of all the bowls. What's left in the cup that didn't get added. And then we're gonna give it 1 good final mix. The more you mix it with the mixer at the higher speed, the more airy it will become, and now you see it's become like a stiff icing. So that's what it looks like. So I guess the icing is done as well. Icing is done as well. How much time is left on the timer?
1 minute.
Oh, okay, perfect. So we have 1 minute on the timer. I'll leave this here. We'll see if this falls off or not. But the more you beat it, the thicker it becomes, and the less chances it has at falling out. So even if I tilt it, the icing is not gonna fall out. I don't want to do the test where you put it upside down on your head because I'm too scared of that falling. But it did go sideways and not move, so I think we're good. So yeah, I'll check on cakes. Put a toothpick in the center. out clean. I think the cakes are done.
Nice.
It's come out clean. It's just a little bit. Should I let it cook a few more minutes? But it looks.
What do you think?
It is pretty clean. There's no liquid like such as such. Let me cook it in a few places and see. Yeah, it's coming out clean. I think it's done.
Sweet. Then it's done.
Actually, it looks like it might have gotten a little burnt. Unless it's just dark. We'll see. But it looks good and done. So we can go ahead and turn the oven off. Might have burnt a little bit because I don't know the timing for the oven. Today everything's just going.
Looks nice. Doesn't look burnt.
We'll see. Well, actually, we'll find out when it cools down and I'm able to flip it over. So the next step, I guess, is we can start clearing up a bit. We'll see. I'm not sure if it's burnt, but
I think you might be overthinking it.
I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to make a really good cake.
You made it 1,000 times before.
I know. But still,
You don't have to overthink it.
it's special for you, so
Well, you do that every year, so. But yes, thank you for making me feel special.
you are.
Oh. Did you read Jen's comment?
Yeah. And then I was saying that I remember when my mom used to make cake, I used to lick the batter off the bowl and the spoon and everything. Okay, great. So I guess if next time or if you're making thinner cakes, then instead of 30 minutes, you'll want to check after about 25 minutes, just to make sure that it'll probably be the perfect time to take it out. But if you make a single cake out of this recipe, which you are able to, then the time will increase to 35 or 40 minutes depending on your oven. It also really depends on the oven. Each oven is different. Okay, so we have our frosting ready and we have our cake ready. We'll just wait a bit, make sure that the cake is cool. So I think it's only been a few minutes since we've taken it out, so we'll wait at least 10-15 minutes for that before we put the icing on. So that's what the icing looks like in the end. And I'll show you the cakes as well once they've cooled down. Okay, so we've done the cleanup, we've made all the components. Our cakes are in the back cooling. In fact, I can put them out here so you can see them. That's the first cake. Second cake. So we've divided one recipe into two because we're going to try to do layers. we're not going to take these out until they cool. So if I touch them, they're still a bit warm. So I don't want to put buttercream on warm cake, otherwise it will melt and it won't hold together. So I'll just take a quick break while we're waiting for these to cool, and then I'll be back in a few and we can continue.
We're back. Sorry about that.
I think you'd have to put it again on that as well.
No, it's gonna pop up.
Oh. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. We didn't realize.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back now.
But anyway, we're grateful for all of those who joined us. But also, we're back. So if you want to come back, that's also fine. Oh yeah, people are joining in again. So
Okay, thank you for joining in again.
sorry
we
about.
lost connectivity there. So the cake is almost cool, but it's still a little bit hot. So I don't want to risk taking it out before it's been about maybe 10 minutes. I think it's only been about 5 minutes so far.
Yeah, people are coming back. Thank you for joining in again. Sorry about the technical issue we had back there.
Yeah, sorry about that. We lost connectivity.
But we're back.
Do I need to refresh this?
No, it should be running.
Because
Just
it says one.
make it live. It'll pop up in a second.
Okay, it's live.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's try taking out the first cake. It's still not super cool. If you could wait, you could wait a while, that's better. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to take it out. Because why not? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a butter knife. I don't want to take a sharp knife because that will ruin the pan. So what we're gonna do is we're going to lightly just go around the edges. Make sure that no cake is connected to the edges. So there we go. Then we're gonna put the plate upside down and flip the cake, and hopefully it should come out. And there you go. That's the first cake. And it is actually still quite hot, so I don't want to ice it just yet. So what we'll do is we'll just take this cake, and I have this cake dish here. I'll just put this on here, and we'll just take out the second cake onto the plate, and we'll wait for it to cool down a bit more. Just so that we don't quite melt the icing. I can still feel some heat coming from the cakes. So again, we're going to take the butter knife and go around the edge of the cake. Make sure no cake is stuck on the side. Then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put the plate upside down on the pan and flip it. And hopefully this will also come out. There we go. So got stuck a little bit, but not enough to ruin the cake. So we got, and that's got the cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them for a bit to cool down, maybe another 5 minutes or so. Because what's going to happen is if I put my icing on here, then the icing is going to melt. So in the meantime, we can just clear out all the stuff that we don't need. So good news, the cake didn't burn. So this cake is baked at 350 Fahrenheit for, if you're doing 2 layers, then you want to bake them for 30 minutes. And if it's you're only doing 1 layer, then you need to bake it a bit longer for the same temperature for about 35 to 40 minutes. I think while we wait, we can work on something to go on top of the cake. I can just make something while I wait. Sure, this will do. So since this is a birthday cake, I just wrote happy birthday on a piece of paper, and I'm just going to make something out of it for the top of the cake. This is something to do while we wait, and hopefully it will make the cake look prettier. So I just, with whatever I had, I just made a little something. And then what I'll do is cut this out. This song sounds like Jolly Good Fellow.
I think that it is the one.
Oh, it is? You are a Jolly Good Fellow. So it's fitting. So I just cut it out from the sides. what I'll do is on the back of this, we'll stick some toothpicks. We will put two. Okay, this is not the best tape. So we just need small pieces of this. Okay, you can use any tape. This is just what I found. So we have our 2 pieces of tape. We'll just place the toothpick behind and put the tape like so. And then we'll do the same with the other one. So then this can go on the top of the cake. So you can write anything and you can put toothpicks in the back. If you don't want the tape to be shown, then you can either use clear tape or you can make 2 of these cardboard and stick it in between. That way you'll have a seamless topper for your cake. And you can make anything. You can make flowers, you can make a design, you can write someone's name, or any occasion that you have, you can make something of your own for that if you want to have a little topper. So we put that aside for later. So I think the cakes are cool enough. So what we'll do is we'll start with our first layer of the cake. So what I did is I put the cake upside down. So what that will do is when we put the frosting and we put the second layer, we'll put that right side up. And so because these two will be flat, we don't need to cut anything from the cake, and we can just easily stack it and it won't fall apart. So here's our first layer. And
I just read Raphael's message.
Oh, hi Raphael. Thank you. Younas, Raphael saying happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Well,
sorry, I was busy explaining something.
well, it's technically at midnight, but we're getting there. It's well, in Pakistan it's already my birthday, so there's that. But thank you.
So we'll now just take our frosting and we'll put it over the cake. You want to put a generous amount. I think we'll probably have more frosting than we need, which is never a problem because you can keep this frosting in the fridge for up to a few days, and you can use it with some other something else that you make. You can make cupcakes if you have a smaller batch of icing. You can always make cupcakes or a single layered cake and use the remaining frosting in that. So you want to make sure that it's nice and even. So we're going to just, I think this will be enough for this layer, or we can put more on top if we like. But first we'll make sure we go around and evenly coat the cake like so. If you want a thicker layer, you can use a piping bag and just put a thick layer and place the other cake on top. but I don't think we're going to need such a thick layer. If we want, we can just put a little bit extra here in the center. Also, you don't want to put too much icing in the center of the cake, because when you do put your second cake on top, it will come out from the side. So yeah, I know it's tempting to fill the cake with a lot of icing, but that in the long run will not be easy to handle, and it'll make a mess. So I still put a bunch of extra icing on here, but I'm just trying to spread it evenly. And oh my god, it smells so nice of coffee now. I can smell the coffee. Okay, is it enough or should we put a little bit more? I know I just said not to put too much, but
That looks nice.
whatever is comes out of the sides, we can always clean it up and put it at the top. So yeah, that should be good. And remember, the best thing with buttercream frosting is, if, like, let's say I put this layer on top and I think that, oh, it's not stable enough, I can put it in the fridge for a little bit and it'll harden up again. So I think we have enough frosting in the center. So what I'll do now is I'll take the second layer of cake and I'll place it right side up on top, and look at that, it's perfect. Nothing came out from the sides except what was already there, which means we could have probably gotten away with putting a little bit more, but I think that it should be enough, considering we're going to cover this whole cake with frosting as well. So we can put extra on the side. So what you want to do once you've placed the second piece of cake on top is just give your knife a wipe and go around and see if there's any extra. So you see how there's still some space on the side that's not matching up. So what we'll do now is we'll take a bunch of the icing that's left and we'll stick it in there so that it fills all the gaps. And so you go around, take a bunch of icing, put it on the side, and you go around and fill all the gaps that are left. And you want to make sure you use the flat side of the knife so that it's nice and smooth as you can make it. So any gaps you have, just put some more icing in there, and you can fill it and make it smooth. On the side and just push it in so it goes where all the gaps are, and that way you'll be able to spread it and get a nice smooth even side like so. So I guess we could have put a little bit more icing in the center as well, but I think it will be more than enough, because usually I make this cake as just one layer, and putting the frosting on that is also usually enough. So it should be very yummy and well frosted after this. Yeah, one sec. So now we've done all the sides of the cake. So now we're just going to do the same on the top. So remember when we were making the icing, and I said the more that you whip, the stiffer it becomes. So that means that no matter what shape I put it in, it's going to stay the same. That's the advantage of mixing it rather than making it that way. So we can go ahead and put a lot of icing on there as much as we want. But we should make sure that it's even. So we will do one layer first and then we'll add more to it. Looks like enough, I would say. So usually I make half of the frosting, but I wasn't sure if we're going to need a lot because we did layers. And then the last thing you want to do is just go around the edges and make sure this is all smooth. Some of these corners don't have, and so we can just go around and make sure that it's all smooth. Yeah, I think and so then what I also like to do is for the presentation, because as you can see, once you're putting on the icing, it usually tends to get all over the plate. So what you can do is you can take a paper towel, just wet it a little bit, not too much, and you can go around the side of the plate and pick up the icing that's on the side. Works really well with like a normal plate, but this is a plastic table for turning the cake so that it's easier to ice. This is a little bit more difficult to wipe. but I think I'll leave it on here for now. And so there you have it. That's the cake. We'll wait for Younas to come so he can cut his cake and do a taste test. And then we can put our topper on the cake as well. Yeah, and there you have it. That's what it looks like with the topper. So in the meantime, what I'll do is the remaining icing that we have left, we can transfer it into a container. So we can get a container. So what we do is just use a spatula, and whatever icing we have left, we'll just put it in any container, and we can keep it in the fridge or the freezer for a while, and then we can use the same icing on something else. Should be good enough for a single layer of cake or for a batch of cupcakes maybe. Okay, your cake is ready. Now I can keep the icing off the spoon.
Oh wow, that looks great.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
You wanna cut it and do a taste test?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, okay, just let me clear this. We have some leftover icing.
Nice. Use it on other things.
Yeah. Okay, you can come. what should I do? This one or
whichever.
butter knife is
I
fine?
think butter knife. Let's do that. Sweet.
Yeah, let's make plates.
Okay.
Just wait 1 sec. How do you like your cake?
It looks great.
Did you see the top?
Yeah, it's up.
Forever?
Nice. That's smart.
So yeah, if you're making a cake or even if you get a bakery cake, you can just make this yourself.
Alright, let's try some.
Okay. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, sorry.
Happy birthday,
Looks great.
dear
Texture's great.
Younas. Happy birthday
Oh, thank
to
you.
I should have you have to cut it properly.
Sorry, my bad.
I think I'll put a good piece and show.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat this. So
Yeah?
good. Oh yeah. Really good. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's what it looks like. So when we cut it, the frosting oozed out a bit, but that's because it's still a bit warm. If you see, the center frosting has already melted. So it was still too warm, so I would suggest waiting a bit more before cutting it. But it tastes good. How is it, Younas? Does it taste like coffee?
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. Thank you.
Oh yeah. The icing is melted in the middle because it was still too hot. But taste is good. Raphael says thumbs up. Thank you.
Yeah, so good. Nice work.
Okay, well, you can eat the rest of that later. So yeah, that's the cake. So if this does happen to you and your cake starts to melt like that in the center, I don't know if it's visible on the camera. But what you can do is you can just pop it in the freezer and it should all stabilize. But even though the icing is melting, the cake is still stable. That's because of the thickness of the buttercream. So the thicker your buttercream, the more stable your cake will be. So I think that's all.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And this is another exciting adventure of MaoChow in the kitchen.
Yay. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you are interested in more, then stick around and we'll be doing more baking and cooking streams.
Yeah, we may or may not do another cooking stream after this. So
Oh yeah, so
maybe. Let's see. But we are for sure doing like a long stream around the city tomorrow.
yeah,
So tune in for that.
we won't go as early as we thought, but we'll still be going out and doing the birthday challenge. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you soon.